Hello student, I am Professor Pallavi Devkade welcomes you in 8th lecture of Elective Econ 354. Course title is Agribusiness Management. In previous lecture, we studied about agricultural supply chain. In this topic, we studied meaning and definition of supply chain, then supply chain management, then business process in supply chain, that is forward and backward linkages in supply chain management. In today's topic, we studied about business environment. Okay, so in short, business environment, that is external and internal factors that positively or negatively affect the business, that is called as business environment. Okay, in this business environment, we studied SWOT analysis and pest analysis. Okay, in today's lecture, we will study SWOT analysis in detail. So, first of all, see the acronyms for SWOT. Okay, so SWOT. In SWOT, S stand for strength in that particular business organization. Then W, it is for weaknesses in that particular business organization. Then O for opportunities in future, and T stand for threats in that particular business. Okay, this is the acronyms of SWOT. After acronyms of SWOT, next point, that is meaning of SWOT analysis. Okay, what is meant by SWOT analysis? So, SWOT analysis is a planning technique used to help a person or organization to identify strengths, weaknesses, opportunities, and threats related to business competition or project planning. Okay, so in short, this SWOT analysis is the planning tool which is used by any person or organization for identification of different strengths, weaknesses, opportunities related to business competition or planning process. Okay, this technique is credited to Albert Humphrey. That means this SWOT analysis was developed by scientist Albert Humphrey. Then next point, that is another definition or meaning of SWOT analysis, a technique that enables a group or individual to move from everyday problems and traditional strategies to the fresh perspective. That means this technique identifies different weaknesses, strengths, then opportunities and traits of any business organization or individual, and according to that particular person or organization work and move toward the fresh perspective. Okay, then this SWOT analysis used as a framework for organization using data and information gained for the situation analysis for external and internal environment. Okay, so that organization studied the different weaknesses, strength, opportunities in that particular business organization, and from this data he can plan the future. That means which are the different internal and external factors positively affect the business environment and negatively affect the business environment. According to that, any business organization plan their future production planning. Okay. After meaning of SWOT analysis, next point, that is basic elements of SWOT analysis. Okay, already in acronyms we studied this SWOT, that is strength, weaknesses, opportunity and traits. So these four factors are subdivided into internal environment factors and external environment factors. So in that, this strength and weaknesses are subdivided into the internal environment factors, whereas opportunities and traits are subdivided into external environment factors. That means these strengths and weaknesses can affect the internal environment, or there are some factors which are related with internal environment of that particular business organization. That means these strengths and weaknesses which are included in internal environment of that particular business organization, that can be controllable. That means internal environment of that particular business organization can be controllable, whereas this opportunity and traits which are classified under external environment of business, that cannot be controllable. Okay, so these are the basic elements of SWOT analysis. After that, next point, we studied in detail about these four factors. In that first factor, that is strength. Okay, so this strength is characteristics of business or individual that give it an advantage over the other in the industry. That means in short, the strengths are nothing but the different advantages, which may be financial or any indirect advantages which are acquired by that particular individual or any business organization, that are considered as a strength of that particular individual or business organization. So positive, tangible and intangible attributes internal to the organization or individual, that is the strength. Okay, so this strength may be positive, tangible and intangible attributes. That means it may be for example tangible benefits. For example, yield of crop is considered as a tangible benefits, whereas intangible benefit, that means indirect benefit of that particular business organization, that are considered as a intangible benefits. Okay, so these are the benefits, that is tangible, that is direct benefit, and intangible, that is indirect benefits of that particular business organization, that is considered as a strength of that particular business organization. Okay, so beneficial aspects of the organization or capabilities of an organization, process capabilities, financial resource, products, service, then customer goodwill and brand loyalties are considered as a strength of that particular business. Okay, so in that particular business, we can see, that is capabilities of any organization, then process capabilities, then financial resources, then product and services, customer goodwills are considered as a strength of that particular business organization. There are different examples of strength in any particular business organization. In that, first one is abundant financial sources, then well-known brand name, lower cost, that means lower cost of raw material or any other processed product, then superior management talent, better marketing skill, good distribution skill and committed employment are the some example of the strength. Okay, after strength we see next point, that is weaknesses of business organization. Okay, so these weaknesses are characteristics that place the firm or individual at disadvantage related to other. Okay, so these strength and weaknesses, these two are opposite words. Okay, so in case of strength, we see the advantage of any business organization or individual, that is strength, whereas weaknesses are the disadvantage related to others, that is called as weaknesses. Okay, these weaknesses distract the organization from its ability to attain their core goal and influence its growth. Okay, so this weakness is negatively related with business organization, and this weakness is an internal factor which is negatively affect the business organization. Okay, so these weaknesses distract the organization and also it distract the ability to attain the goal and also influence the growth of that particular business organization. The weaknesses are the factors which do not meet the standard we feel they could be met. That means these weaknesses are major obstacle in attainment of that particular standard in business organization. However, these weaknesses are controllable. That means as these weaknesses are considered as internal factors of business environment, so these internal factors can be controllable and they must be minimized and eliminated. Okay, so these weaknesses can be controllable, it can be minimized or eliminated. Examples of weaknesses are limited financial source, very narrow production line, limited distribution, higher cost of raw material or any other machineries or products, then weak marketing image, poor marketing skill, limited management skill, and under-trained employees. These are the some example of weaknesses of any particular business organization. Next one, that is opportunities. So these are the external attractive factors that represent the reason your business is likely to be prosper. That means these opportunities shows us business in prosper. So the chance to make the greater profit in the environment, external attractive factors that represent the reason for an organization to exist and develop. Okay, so these are the opportunities which shows the reasons for an organization to exist or develop in more strength. Then the opportunities arise when an organization can take benefit of condition in its environment to plan and execute the strategies that enable it to become a more profitable. Okay, so opportunities of an organization should be careful and recognize the opportunities and grasp them whenever they are arise. Okay, so any organization should carefully recognize that particular opportunities and grasp or grab that particular opportunities and get benefit from that particular opportunities. The example of opportunities are rapid market growth, rival firms or accomplishment, then changing customer needs and taste, new use of product discovered, then economic boom, government deregulation, sale decline for the substitute of the product. These are the some examples of opportunity in business organization. And last point, that is threats in business organization. So this threat is also an external factors which is negatively related with environment of business. Okay, so these threats are the external elements in the environment that could cause the trouble for the business. Okay, so these threats can be cause the harm to that particular business organization, the external factors beyond an organization's control. That means these threats are uncontrollable because it is an external factors. Okay, whereas weaknesses can be controllable because it is the internal factor. So these threats are the internal factors and it cannot be controllable, and these threats arise when condition in the external environment jeopardize the reliability and profitability of the organization's business. Okay. So there are some example of threats in any business organization. In that first one, that is entry of foreign competitors, then introduction of new substitute for our product, then product life cycle in decline phase, then changing customer need and taste, then revival of firm to adopt new strategies, increase government regulation and economic downturn. These are the some example of threats. Okay, after this complete explanation of SWOT analysis, that is 4 factors of SWOT analysis. Next one, that is objectives of SWOT analysis. Okay, so in objectives of SWOT analysis, first object is to help decision maker share and compare the ideas. Okay, so this SWOT analysis can help to decision maker or business organization to share and compare their ideas with other firms, then to bring a clearer common purpose and understanding the factors of success. Okay, from this SWOT analysis, it can be clear that different common factors which are related for success, we can identify that particular success factors and make more profit or more growth of business organization. Next objectives of SWOT analysis is to help the individual or organization to understand their strengths and weaknesses. Okay, so by understanding the strength in that particular individual or business organization, he can improve more and more according to that particular strength. And weaknesses, that means after identification of weaknesses, he can use some control measures for that particular weaknesses and increase or develop his organization or business. Okay, next objective, that is it promote the strategic thinking. That means after analysis of strength, weaknesses, opportunity and threats, the business organizer can think strategic planning to promote his business. Okay, next point, that is who need this SWOT analysis. So different business unit, job holder, then different companies can use that particular SWOT analysis. So this SWOT analysis can be used during changing job, decision making, then personal development planning, then product evaluation, brainstorming meeting, workshop session, strategic planning, competitor evaluation, and when new product is launched, at that time that particular business unit, job holder or company use this SWOT analysis. Okay, so this business unit use the SWOT analysis when the team has not met its target. At that time he can use the SWOT analysis, or customer service can be better, then launching a new business unit to pursue the new business, or new team leader is appointed. At that time this business unit use this SWOT analysis. In case of company, this company use SWOT analysis when revenue, costs and expenses, then targets are not being achieved. At that time these companies are use SWOT analysis. Then industries conditions are unfavorable, then launching new business venture. At that time these companies use this SWOT analysis technique. Then in case of job holder, these job holders use this SWOT analysis technique when supervisor has issue with work output, then assigned to new job, new financial year, fresh targets, job holders seeks to improve performance on the job. At that time these job holders can be use this SWOT analysis. Okay, so these are the need of SWOT analysis, or who use this SWOT analysis and when he use SWOT analysis. Okay, so there is one assignment for you student. So you have to search any agribusiness industry nearer to you, and you have to conduct the SWOT analysis of that particular agribusiness unit. Okay, so this is all about today's lecture, that is SWOT analysis. Okay, so question may be asked on this topic. Explain the SWOT analysis in detail. Okay, so in this question you can write the meaning, components, acronyms of SWOT analysis and explain different components in detail. Okay, so this is all about SWOT analysis. Thank you all.